I've been thinking a lot about what you said last night, and I think I may be able to...
I want to hear all the juicy details. Sorry, I thought you were alone.
You were mistaken.
Felicia, we have something kind of important to discuss here. Can I catch up with you later?
Okay. Give me a call when you have a chance.
I will. Okay, so you think you may have a way to help Lucky?
Yes. I've just noticed that when the two of you try to talk to each other, you alienate each other immediately. You can't ever meet in the middle.
Well, it's because he won't listen.
And you do?
When there's something worth hearing, yes.
Luke, the point is that Lucky really believes that he has passed his programming with Helena, and I don't know, maybe he is right.
So far, you're not helping.
And on the other hand, I do know how dangerous the Cassidines are. And I think you're probably right that as soon as we drop our guard, we're going to be in trouble.
So are you pitching yourself as a go-between here?
Well, isn't that pretty much what I've always done in our family? I mean, I think I can convince Lucky that we trust him. And I can pull you back when you get too extreme.
Extreme?
Admit it, Luke. You need a little help here.
Well, I'm determined to help Lucky, whether he likes it or not.
Well, wouldn't it be better if he liked it? So it's a one-time offer. Take her to leave it.
I'll take any help I can get when it comes to Lucky, believe me. But you've got to try to convince him that there's danger here.
Of course I will. But what are you going to do in the meantime? Are you going to continue to antagonize Helena?
No, I'm just going to make sure she doesn't hurt him again. Laura, I'm the one that killed Stavros. She wants to take her revenge out on me. And she knows my weak spot is Lucky. I mean, for God's sake, it's because of me that he was held hostage for a year.
I wouldn't do that to yourself. Look, he really is happy now. He is. I mean, did you know that he is a great photographer?
No. Yeah?
Yeah. I hired him.
Oh, that's great.
He is looking forward to his future.
Okay, that's good news. But Helena works with what she's got. And what she's got right now is Lucky. And I'll be damned if I'm just going to stand around and wait for the axe to fall. Excuse me, is Dr. Collins in?
Dr. Collins. Let me see.
You must be new.
Is it that obvious?
It's obvious I would remember you if I had seen you before.
Dr. Collins is in his office.
Is anyone with him?
It doesn't look like he has any patients scheduled until this afternoon.
You're very good at this. I predict great things for you.
Come in.
Hi, Dr. Collins.
Luke, sorry to interrupt. No, come on in. What can I do for you?
Oh, well, thanks. I really need your take on how you think my son is doing.
Well, I think he's doing very well.
What are the odds that he's been effectively deprogrammed?
Well, that's pretty difficult to say. Have a seat. On the outside, Lucky seems to be fully recovered. He doesn't have any more personality shifts, there's no aberrant behavior, and he stopped losing time. I know you're worried about further programming, but unless Helena's about to confess to something, I think you're probably out of luck.
Is there any way to tap into whatever it is that she's done to him?
Without triggering the program in itself, that's a big risk.
Well, then I'm really stuck. How am I going to protect him?
Keep your eyes open for any kind of changes in his behavior, and then look at the events surrounding them. If you see a common thread, we might have something to work with.
Well, I haven't noticed anything concrete so far. Neither is my wife.
Well, that's good. Maybe there's nothing to notice.
Yeah, or maybe it's all on hold, waiting for Helena to be ready to strike.
Hey,
Hi.
said you had some proof sheets for me to look over?
Yes, yes, they're on the coffee table. I can't wait to hear your opinion. Hey, Lucky. I'd like to apologize to you about last night if your father and I gave you the wrong impression.
No, it's not you, it's Dad. See, he gets all paranoid about the Castines, and he dumps it all onto me.
But he really does care about you, Lucky. I mean, his intentions are always good. He may not express it well all the time.
You're such a diplomat.
Lucky, you went through a terrible time last year. It's only natural for us as parents to worry.
All right, did you call me over here to work, or is this some kind of setup?
No, I just want you to know that I trust you. All right? And your father does too, believe it or not.
Fine, but I'm really not in the mood to rehash all this. So can I look at these proofs now?
You know, we're family, and we happen to be working together, and those two things might overlap sometimes. How can it not?
Yeah. Sounded like Dad there for a minute. I'm sorry that I snapped at you.
It's all right.
You're giving me this incredible opportunity. Everything has changed. My missing year is completely behind me. And in fact, the farthest thing from my mind right now is the Spencer Cassadine War.
I understand that.
When I first got back into town, I felt like I was just spinning my wheels. I realized that part of it was the programming. But I was also looking around me, and I saw my friends doing things that they want to do, moving on with their lives. And I was caught in this time warp. And that's when you offered me the photography job.
Well, you are a very talented man. You're a wonderful photographer.
Well, you could have got a seasoned professional, but you're giving me this amazing chance. It's not just a job, Mom. It's a whole new life for me and Elizabeth.
I can't think of two people who deserve it more.
I'm really focused on my future. And there is nothing Helena or anybody else can do to mess this up for me.
Laura, Elton said I could come in. I really need to speak with you.
Is everything all right?
No, it's not, and I just need to say this before I lose my nerve. It's about the ad campaign. I really appreciate the confidence you've shown in me, but I've been doing a little thinking lately, and I don't think this is the right job for me. I mean, your model has to be willing to put everything into making this work, and that's just not me. So I'm resigning as the face of deception.
You don't want to do it. You don't want to be the face of deception. Are you sure about this?
Yes. I realize that this is a chance of a lifetime, and there are a lot of women out there who've killed to be a model. But it's not me. I feel so fake in front of the lights and the cameras, and it's like it's torture. I'm sorry.
You know, this is really my fault. It was like torture. It was, thanks to Carly. But I can make sure that Carly is barred from your photo
Mom, that's
sessions.
not the point. Elizabeth has been trying to tell me this for weeks. I just haven't been listening. She doesn't want to do it.
I want to show you something. These are the proof sheets from our last photo session.
Oh, I'll pass.
No, you should look at them, really. Look. You're beautiful. These are pictures of a beautiful girl in a gorgeous dress who is desperately trying to pose while everyone around her is arguing. Now, from my point of view, we take that beautiful girl and we put her somewhere peaceful.
And she'll relax. She's not going to enjoy it.
I am not so sure about that, Lucky. You know, I don't know why I didn't think of this before, but if you got a job flipping hamburgers, someone would show you how to do it initially, right?
Right.
Okay, so what if I hired you a coach, all right? Someone who has worked with new models before.
You just don't stop doing it, do you? You think if you just keep pushing, that we'll give. Just like with Dad. He goes and pulls something, and you refuse to see it. Like, you just keep saying that it's gonna get better.
You know, this doesn't have anything to do with your dad, Lucky.
It's about you.
You know, Lucky, I think your mom might be right. I mean, I've never done this before, and so maybe I will try the whole coaching thing. I would hate to kick myself in 5 years from now because I didn't give myself a chance.
You're just doing this because we're fighting.
No, I'm not. I think part of what was so difficult was not telling you how I felt. But now that it's all out in the open, modeling doesn't seem that impossible.
Are you sure, Elizabeth? Because I do want you to be comfortable.
Yes, I'm completely sure.
Okay. Well, in that case, can I set up some meetings with prospective coaches for you, maybe next week?
Of course, I'm available whenever.
Okay. Let's do it Tuesday, okay?
Tuesday's perfect. I'm gonna go.
I'm gonna go with you.
No, you know what? Why don't you stay here with your mom and go over the dates? I think you should meet these people too, don't you think?
That's a good idea.
I'll see you at Kelly's, okay?
All right.
All right, thank you.
Bye. Lucky, you know, I heard her concerns, and you did too, but I think that if she's willing to work through her fear with a coach, then we should support her in that.
I agree. You're not wrong about this, Mom. It's me. It's all me, actually, because I need to change the way that I'm acting.
Magnificent. Powerful. Whoever owns it controls Lucky Spencer's soul.
Do you plan to use it right away?
It's past time for my ultimate revenge. Lucky Spencer is the key. Ironic, don't you think?
If it wasn't for Nicholas, I probably would have charged right up the stairs. I maybe even taken a swing at Jason.
But I think those feelings are perfectly normal. I mean, not that I think they're justified, because I do believe they're only friends.
Not anymore. I broke him up. I told him they couldn't see each other. I had no right to do it.
No, you didn't.
That day, after the photo shoot, I really, really got angry at Elizabeth. I was like a cop. I was grilling her, like, where'd she been? Who'd she seen? I was absolutely wrong.
Well, tell her, and I think she'll understand.
See, the thing is, I don't think I do. You know, Kevin had me looking at my feelings, which ones were the real ones and which ones were the ones that are being triggered by the programming.
Lucky, do you think your reaction to their relationship is part of the programming?
No, see, the programming was always about not loving Elizabeth. This is just the opposite.
I know, but are you really sure?
Yeah, I'm
It's so
sure.
tricky,
I
Lucky.
definitely... Look, would you stop obsessing? Please. It's hard enough that I have to do with Dad. He's always trying to make what happens fit into his little pet scenario, you know?
Like I said, everybody makes mistakes.
Including me. You know, when I was gone, Elizabeth was a wreck. She turned to Jason as a friend. She spent a lot of time with him.
Well, I think it's normal to have, I don't know, vulnerability or jealousy about that.
It's not just that, though. You see, when I see Elizabeth and Jason together, it's like I don't exist. Because I didn't. I was dead. That's how they became friends. And so it's like this empty feeling. And I get angry, I get really, really mad, and I go do something so stupid.
Oh, Lucky. Lucky, I'm so proud of you. You know that? I am. Come here, sweetie. Can I tell you something? The fact that you're able to ask yourself these questions tells me that you are very much in control, you know? Because that part of you that is asking the questions is the healthy part of you, and you've got to keep listening to it.
Okay. I think I probably should find Jason and explain to him, or try to explain, and find Elizabeth right now.
Okay.
Okay.
Sounds good. I'll see you soon.
All right. Mom?
Mm-hmm.
Thank you. Thank you for listening to me. And giving me the opportunity with this photography. I'm gonna make things right, Elizabeth. And you're gonna get what you want.
I already have Lucky.
Bye.
Anger. Anger is the fuel I will use to turn Lucky Spencer into an instrument of revenge. Yes.
How?
This. I have the power to transform every drop of Lucky Spencer's anger into a murderous torrent of rage. Hello, Lucky.
I don't have time for this, Helena.
You seem upset.
Leave me alone.
I've always admired your spirit and determination.
I have someplace I have to be right now.
No, you don't. Isn't that better? I may be wrong, Lucky, but you seem to be angry.
I'm not.
Are you sure?
Yeah. Elizabeth doesn't mean to hurt me.
Then you're not angry with her.
No. We just have some things we need to work out.
Well, what's standing in your way?
Jason Morgan. He's after Elizabeth.
And that makes you angry.
Yeah. She's with him right now.
Well, that would make anyone angry. Furious.
See, this is all Jason's fault.
Well, why should you take that from him?
I shouldn't.
You should express your anger, Lucky. No one else will. No one else can.
You're right.
Keeping anger in will hurt you, Lucky. Gives Jason Morgan power over you. If you're angry, do something about it.
Hello, baby.
Luke, it's been far too long.
Did you miss me?
Andreas, take my things.
Yes, madam.
Don't come back, Andreas. Take the rest of the night off.
Well, I've missed our little interludes.
Yeah, me too. Shall we begin? This looks like a very nice place to hide an ice princess.
Honestly, Luke, you are obsessed.
I know. But you love it, don't you? Don't move.
Let go. I told you to stay away from Elizabeth, Jason. You should have listened to me.
I want.
Now, I wonder what that could be.
I'll give you a hint. I can hold it in my fist.
A glass of brandy, perhaps.
It's raw, it's uncut, and it's priceless. It belongs to me.
Well, now, if you're referring to the Ice Princess, it never belonged to you.
Revisionist history, my dear. That diamond was a just reward from a grateful world for saving it from your maniac of a husband. A diamond for a job well done.
So murdering Mikos was business? I always thought you considered that pleasure.
Killing Mikos and your son, Stavros, were the two most pleasurable moments in my life. Why do you think destiny allowed a lowlife like me to take them from you?
Oh, so that's why you're here, to intentionally provoke me?
They say the truth hurts.
So does having your loved ones taken from you one by one. Perhaps you'll understand that someday.
Elizabeth belongs to me. But you kept coming on to her, making her believe she could trust you. Well, now you're not gonna have her, because it's over.
Lucky, don't move. Don't move. It's okay. He's not coming near you.
Elizabeth,
Get out of here.
you don't understand.
Look at what you have done to him.
Jason jumped me. He came out of nowhere. I didn't even hear him coming. He's suddenly in my face like he wanted to kill me, beat me.
But he's lying.
I saw it with my own eyes. You attacked him.
No, that's not how it started.
He was practically unconscious. He never even hit you.
No, look, that's not how I was
thought we were friends. I trusted you. I never thought I'd see this side of you. But this is who you are. Someone who could do this. Hurt someone who's never even hurt you.
No.
Go. Go now. Go on! Get out of here!
So glad you made it.
Oh my God, is Jason dead?